the most Caucasian kids don't really think too highly of the Aboriginal kids, or like the non-Aboriginal kids. They don't really think too highly of them because honestly, most of the Native kids are just kind of like crime-ridden. They're always starting fights. They always show up to school drunk. They always smoke weed before classes. I mean, how are we supposed to be respected if we got the majority of us going around acting like assholes? You know,
Yeah.
it's hard.
A lot of the Aborigines who do get into crime, their parents don't really care too much for them, or they feel their parents don't care, so they just do what they want, or they don't know what the balance is between right and wrong.
And again, there's a lot of parents that have been in residential school and they have been getting into alcoholism and addictions and everything, and then they're in depression or
It's a cycle.
post-traumatic stress disorder.
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a cycle. I mean, they were treated bad as kids, and they kind of didn't work out as adults, and their kids didn't have a good childhood, and they're probably not going to work out as adults either. So, and their kids and their kids and their kids.
Some people have that strong will, sorry to cut you off too, but some people have that strong will to make that change in their cycle because they could be the ones to be the empowering one.
I would say that no, the cycle's not really taught. It's more or less just kind of hinted at.
They talk about colonization, and they talk about how we were here first and how the Europeans came in and settled, but that's it. I mean, that's just a start, and there's lots that happened. A lot of stuff is written in one perspective, and it's a white man.
Germany talks about World War II, right? America talks about slavery. Canada doesn't talk about residential school very much.
Do you think it's important?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it is important to be included. I think it's very important. I think that it would help a lot more non-Aboriginal students really understand why we're like this and why we drop out. Why most of our parents are alcoholics. It'd really help explain that.
Like my father recently, he's a residential school survivor, and when there was the whole, the money, where the government gave residential school survivors money, it kind of brought back a lot of dark memories for them. And he said it drinking.
It's okay, Jackie.
No, it's really, really tough to be thinking about your parents' experiences.
Jackie.
Yeah. He just. He did. He did drink a lot. Kind of affected me and my brother a little. But my mother told him if you want to change, he just got to think about us. And he did think about us. And my mother. But yeah, my father redeemed himself. He's completely sober now. It's way better to see him happy now. And when he was by himself, when it was just me, my brother, and my dad, he was happy. I can see he was happy with us, but now he's fully happy that it's just a full family now. Because it's me, my brother, and my mother, and my father.
I'd like to acknowledge the youth that spoke in this video. It's really raw and honest in its conversation that is taking place, and that these are the kind of conversations that need to take place.
So let it be said that we come with the intent to learn today, and that we come humbly to not to teach something about what's happening in this community, but rather to participate with the young people that we've gotten to know in understanding each other more and supporting change in wherever we visit. we spend a lot of time listening to people speak at us or to us, but not necessarily with us. And young people are really, really in need of spaces, you know, and I say that as a young person myself, where we can share our knowledge and also learn from those elder to us. And this is a space where we can share our stories, particular today around race and culture, around our experiences of race, our experiences of culture, and deeply listen to each other.
Sharing with the community the mini documentary, I thought, well, I was at first nervous because showing my emotions to strangers, like I knew there were people in our community, but never met them, and other people that I know, I was afraid of showing them, or not afraid, but nervous, but I knew the message was good, so I was half and half, nervous and wanted them to see it.
Showing this video was like a step to a better community, and I think that's why it was important to show it.
It's still hard to watch them,
Because it's personal.
yeah.
Yeah, I just said it, it's personal. I mean, you can see it in the film. I want my stories to teach other people to share their own stories, because it's important to get the story out there.
I learned that if you got to surpass something, you got to go back sometimes. Yeah.
If you keep it inside of you and you keep it bottled up, it's not healthy.
To let things out, to talk to someone, you know, talk to somebody about it and not hold it in until it overwhelms them in the years to come, and then they explode on the wrong person, or to take their memory out, to take their anger out from their memories on someone they love.
You only have one life. You gotta make the best of it.
Yeah. Gotta love yourself.
Love yourself so you can love others.
Know yourself before you can know others.
Amen.